Sorry for interrupting, but before I start the video, this is future me letting you know that this video is basically a compilation of the last 2 weeks of 2020, 2023, what I did to relax before I had to get on my grind for my launch date. I think by the time this video uploads, I think I will be having 20 days before my launch. So I'll try to put insert videos, insert images and pictures if I can, and then I'll see you at the end. I hope you enjoy the video. Welcome back to my channel. This video is another self-care, self-love video. I'm actually on my way out to go have dinner with friends. And the reason why I need this is because I've been working nonstop. Well, except for, late night hours for the last 6 days. And I need a mental break. So go along with me on my journey as I go have food and drinks and fun times with friends. See you later in the video. Okay, forgive the lighting. I'm in the car waiting for, oh wow, that's really bad lighting. Waiting for my girlfriend to come out. Because I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can get better lighting. Maybe this way. I don't know if she's going to want to be on camera. And we were going to take shots, but we remembered that next Wednesday we're supposed to go to a meeting that we're having at this wine bar. So we're going to kind of do a wine tasting. So we want to save our calories for the wine tasting. I'm okay with that because in the end, it doesn't matter. As I was saying, this video is mainly about self-care, self-love. Need to take care of yourself. Take some downtime. Take the opportunity to enjoy yourself. And, relax. So, I'll give y'all a shot of our food and ambiance when we get to the restaurant. Until later in the video. Well, part 3, I think. We're now at the restaurant. I'm going to show you my food. And I'm being good. We're not having any drinks, so it's just iced tea. Here you go. So this is the first course. It's just my salad, tea, and some bread. We'll wait for the next course. Now, and this is a shared appetizer of spinach dip and pita chips. Wait, did I even say where we are? No, I didn't. Where are we? Longhorn? We're at the Longhorn Steakhouse until our meals come. So now the appetizers have arrived. The main course has arrived. I can't wait to dig in.
Okay, so for the cheese panini, it says you can add bacon for $4. Are you able to add like a different type of meat besides bacon?
Do chicken. I've got, I don't have turkey, sadly. I've got like chicken, portobello. That's really it.
The chicken is fine.
Chicken?
I'll
Okay.
do that. Yep. So the cheese panini.
Chicken? Okay.
Wait, okay. All right, y'all. Thank you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. That's bigger.
I do Picasso all the time.
Okay, well, I'm back from my dinner engagement. My friends that were with me didn't want to get on video, so they chickened out on me. But while I was talking to them, it occurred to me that as much as I've heard people talk about self-care
And I've talked about self care, and this is the second video I've done about self care. I didn't really talk about it in itself and the reasons why it's so important. So, real quick, and I'm going to be looking off to the side a little bit, so bear with me. The actual definition of self care is the act of engaging in activities to gain or maintain an optimal level of overall health. And there are like 8 main areas of self care, which is physical, psychological, emotional, social, professional, environmental, spiritual, and financial. Well, as crafters, we already hit the both, well, 3 areas actually: professional, which is sharing your strengths and gifts and having clear professional boundaries and living your purpose. So basically, us doing our YouTube videos, starting our businesses, our websites, and talking to you guys is our professional side. Also, the financial side, of course, which is being responsible with your finances and having a conscious relationship with money. Now, you know how, we work hard for it, so we're going to spend it, but it means, keep a balance. Don't overspend, don't spend frivolously, just kind of maintain. And then, so those two we um, do with us being makers and crafters. Now, the physical is where sometimes we shortchange ourselves. Movement of the physical self care is movement of the body, health, nutrition, sleep, and resting needs. And many of us stay up late nights, early mornings, because we need to get things done. Like I am on the button now. I am 30 days out or a month out from my grand opening. And as I said in the beginning of this video, I've been going hard for the last 6 days, just making sure I have enough product for my grand opening. And I had to do that because I was literally um, trying to I say to my friends that I was trying to stock Walmart by myself. And that's why if you go to my site, I have different categories or launches throughout the year to spread out the product that I want to make or want to offer. So to give myself a little mental break. So yeah, and you know how we feel. If you get enough rest, you can conquer the next day. But how many of us stay up to midnight or 1 or 2 and then get back up to either go to a regular job and then come home and do our business, on the, after that? Just think about how much time sorry, there was a weird noise off to my side. How much we do not get enough sleep. And then, yeah, we move what? Our hands. But how often do we get up and, like, go for a walk? Enjoy the sunset, the sunrise, the heat, the cold, just some fresh air. So remember, take care of your physical self with it as much as possible, because you'd be surprised how often just taking a little 5 minute, 10-minute walk, how much that will energize you. The other psychological self care, learning new things, practicing mindfulness and creativity. Well, we got that conquered. We all are creative, so we have that, and some of us, as you know, cannot stop and turn off that creativity that we have. We see something, all of a sudden, we will literally stop what we're doing just to do the next thing, and that's why we have so many whips because of that. But that's just natural. And my thought is, as far as this business stuff is going and it being creative and being makers, as long as I continue to do that, then that's making me happy. So as long as I have that creative juice and I'm always thinking about something different or trying out something, that means I am enjoying what I'm doing. Next one, emotional self care. Enhancing emotional literacy, navigating emotions, increasing empathy, and managing stress effectively. And I have to say this, they give you some examples of this and saying no. I just told my sister in law sometimes you have to say no and don't feel bad about it. I can't. Hate me if you want to, but no. Making time for reflecting on feelings. Sit back and think, did I react that way? Why am I reacting this way? Why am I feeling this way? Practice self-compassion. It's okay, to say, hey, because I said no, I don't feel bad. I'm okay. I'm good about it. Because sometimes I got to think about me. Being aware of your emotional boundaries. Exactly, hey, I just, you need some peace. Um, don't yell at me. Don't be mad at me. And then don't take your anger out on me. Things like that. Now, social self care. Having a supportive group and network of relationships around you that you can trust and turn to. Now, technically, I say supportive group. This our YouTube family because if you are subscribers to our channels or whoever's channels you are supporting them, and yes, of course, there are some negative Nancy's out there, but still, overall, you guys just by watching the channels, if you go to those people that you subscribe to, if you go to their websites and buy from them, you give us that social self care that we need because it's we make stuff. We make stuff that we ourselves would like, that we like or love. It's weird to us that if you buy our stuff, you're basically telling us, hey, I like your stuff too. I like the things that you've made. And that it's shocking sometimes because it's like, I know I want you, the goal is for you guys to buy my products, but in the same time, you did. You want my stuff, you like my stuff, especially if you come back and buy some more stuff. It's kind of like, wow, I don't know. It's just one of those unique experiences. The next one is environmental self care. Having an organized, well maintained, and clutter free work, business, and home environment. Having clean clothes and a clean and well maintained mode of transport. Well, we already know. We probably have clean clothes. Yeah, we have that. Until we run out and gotta go do laundry. But having we are organized to an extent. Sometimes um, we live in the chaos, and that chaos is because we're working that hard. So sometimes chaos, that unorganized, is uh, something we're going to enjoy. But and it says maintain a well maintained clutter free work, business, and home environment. Well, I can say that as makers, yeah, that's not happening. If my work area is always maintained and clutter free, then I'm not working. So I took the day off or a week off and I cleaned up everything and then sat down and it stayed that way because the minute we clean, it's going right back to that disaster where a hurricane came through and it was only in our craft area. But the thing about it is that hurricane means I was working. I was doing something I enjoy. So yeah, I get the environmental side of it, but yeah, we're gonna miss the mark on that one. The last one is spiritual self care. Having beliefs and values that are important to you and guide your life. They give you some examples: meditate, reflecting in a journal, going on a retreat, walking in nature. We all have a different spiritual level or spiritual background or beliefs or values as far as you know, things that we practice, whatever they are, remember to do them. Sometimes just sit back and exhale. Um, like I like to read. Reading is relaxing to me. So when I get too much going on in my head, when I'm trying to create too much or do too much, I step back and I pick up a book because now I'm reading and my mind, instead of focusing on my business or the next thing that I can make, I'm focusing on my characters. Because when I read, I am involved in the book, like I am in that book or in that scene. So I'm now focused on that. So it gives my brain a little vacation because I don't have to think. It's already thought for me. All I'm doing is putting myself in the middle of it. But do something, anything to bring your mind, your set back down. If you don't meditate, I'm telling you, just sit back and breathe. Take 10 really deep, calming breaths and just relax. So yeah. So again, this was my second um, episode as far as self-care videos, and I did mention earlier in the video that I'm going to be doing something next Wednesday. But the crazy part is that is actually a business meeting that I'm going to. So yeah, that's not really. I mean, I'm going to be relaxing because we are going to have a wine tasting with this business meeting, but at the same time, it is a business meeting. It's something a group of us will get together and try to, do something, support each other as far as women, not just in the workplace, not just as small business owners, but homemakers also. Whatever facet of life that you're in, we're here to support you and to say, you know what, come to our meetings and get away for a minute, talk with other people because you never know that also having that meeting, you might meet somebody else that might have a venue or hear about something. There's a craft show or something that you didn't even know about. You never know. Just and plus, it could be some new friend. So I'm glad y'all watched this video. Come back, and as always, like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you may. If not, subscribe to someone, give them support that you YouTubers do for us. And as always, dare to be different. Good night.
Okay, I had to come back after I ended the other vlog because I thought about the fact that this video is going to be the last video that I upload for 2023. And I want to say, for those who have been with me up until this time, thank you. For those who might see this video later and subscribe to my channel, again, thank you. I hope y'all stay with me and then follow me as I get ready for the 2024 season. Um, I am thinking of the goals I have for the next year, and they're simple. Um, Everybody talks about having a successful launch, and as I said, mine will be on January 19th. And to me, I've seen videos where they say, oh, they made sales and or they didn't make sales and their launch wasn't successful or wasn't what they thought. And it occurred to me, they're missing the mark. There's nothing wrong with wanting sales. That's why we do this business. But actually, the to me, a successful launch is the launch itself. Am I able to put product on my site or new product? Then it's successful. If I make a sale, yay, but I don't have to make a sale to have a successful launch. It's the fact that I'm launching my website with products that I made myself and that I'm proud of. Or even if I'm not proud of, like my misfits, I call them the things when I first start, I don't want to throw them away, so I might just sell them at a lower cost. But the point is, my launch is successful as long as someone can go to my page and see my product and that I made some for that launch. For me, my business will be successful the moment that I make, or no, the moment that I save the money that I spent to start my business. So when I'm in the black toward my savings for my business, I'm not talking about the money that I pay myself or the money that I use for new materials to or new supplies. I mean, literally the money that I save, when that amount matches the amount or exceeds the amount that I spent over the last 2 years to start this business, then my business, excuse me, then my business is successful. And I had a successful launch. Nonetheless, I see 2024 being a great year, if not for any other reason that I'm doing what I love the most. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. Happy New Year. I hope to see you in the next following years. So as always, dare to be different. Good night.